everyone, and welcome to our live event. My name is Jenna. I'm the brand communications manager for TA. We are live outside of our Kitchener showroom, and today we're going to be working with Chef Tommy making some fish tacos on the Lynx Gas Grill.
So Jenna, we're going to do, as you mentioned, fish tacos. We're going to feature the whole trout, as you can see. We're going to butterfly it. We're going to stuff it with some fresh lemons, some fresh herbs. We'll go directly to grill. We've cut up some onions and peppers. We're going to caramelize those to go into the tacos. Just a little bit of olive oil on the base. We'll heat up the pan. We'll put in our onions and peppers to get nice and hot. This is straight up on the grill. So we gotta be careful when we open that because it will be scorching hot. Getting some garlic ready in order to make our next side dish or accompaniment, which is a tomatillo salsa. So Jen, if I can get you to pour kosher salt into that lovely bowl, we're going to mix that.
How much do we need?
We're going to fill the bowl.
Fill the bowl?
3/4 of the way up.
Oh my goodness.
This is something that we're blending now that we'll have on our kitchen counter close to where we're cooking. We have the salt in the bowl.
All right.
I now need you to add some black pepper. So those are the two key ingredients in seasoning, obviously.
How much?
A little more. Keep going.
Holy.
Wonderful. And then we're going to take our coarse cayenne. Now, obviously, people are going to say, cayenne, wow, isn't that going to make it spicy? Truly, we're using the cayenne not for the heat. I don't want you to sweat. Okay. I just want this to open up your palate so that we're going to mix this all up. You'll see how everything's blending beautifully. And ready? Voila.
That's it.
You've got seasonings now for breakfast in the morning, for lunch, dinner. Anytime you need to season, you've got your blend ready to go.
Look at that.
Didn't cost us much. Took a few minutes of our time, but now we have our basic seasonings.
Perfect.
We'll take our lovely peppers and onions. Can you hear that sizzle? You know it's good and hot when you hear a good sizzle like that. That'll be our side dish. Can be served as a bedding for the fish, the whole fish, or in this case, we'll be using it in the tacos. In the base of the taco. Now, if you want to get our seasoning blend that we created.
Seasoning blend.
Little sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
Now, you're using a spoon.
Oh.
I'm going to halt you. I'm going to pull away your spoon and let's do it the way that see it all. There we go. There we go. Beautifully done. Job well done.
More?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. So what we want to do is follow this tailbone here. Nice sharp knife. It's critical that we have a sharp knife. Watch your hands as you're doing this, and we're just following the backbone.
Okay, this seems like a lot of work.
It is and it's not. Once you're used to it, it's quite easy to do. Now, there are some pin bones. Because we're serving it in a taco, we're going to break up the fish in smaller pieces and flake it off once we're done cooking. This is mostly for flavor. There's that beautiful, beautiful butterfly fish that we're now going to stuff. We mentioned we were going to stuff it with some spices, some fresh herbs. I'm just going to cut up the lemon here.
Oh, I can do that.
There we go.
I can master that.
There you go. I can do that. Now we're going to season the fish on the inside.
Not with the spoon, with your hands, because we're chefs here.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. There you go. Fresh thyme.
Oh, that's
so we're going to put in this fresh thyme so that it infuses lovely flavors into the fish. Onion has good acidity. And then garlic, crush, chop, 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 chop. Beautiful. Checking out what's cooking.
Love fresh garlic.
Cook time fish should be about 15 to 20 minutes maximum. We're going to use a medium-high heat. We're going to be super, super patient to make sure that we sear the one side. If it shifts off the grill, it's ready to be flipped. If it doesn't, we need to give it more time. We can score the fish, which will allow for that when we squeeze the lemon coming off the grill to soak right through. Take this is very well known when we do red snapper and so forth, and you want to get those lovely flavors. I don't put the acidity on right now. We're going to do it once it comes off the grill. Do I need to oil the grates? No, you do not.
No.
You just need to have a good hot grill.
Also, we should take a note of the Trident burners in there.
So your Trident burners are 3 fingers of heat. We're cooking over infrared heat. You take the whole fish and right down on the grill. Right down on the grill. We're set to a high setting on here, not the maximum. The maximum would take us to that 1100 degree temperature. Your high setting is about a 550, 600 degrees. TA Appliance has some good inventory in the warehouse of the Lynx products. The nice thing about Lynx products is that they do offer the largest selection of outdoor appliances to build your outdoor kitchens. Checking temperatures on the actual burner itself, 950 degrees. The cooking grill's sitting at about a 580 degree temperature. This particular model is a complete all Trident model where it is 3 Trident burners. It's a 36 inch. Our barbecues come in a 30, a 36, a 42, a 54 inch. This particular model is the 36 inch. Do you think it's ready to flip?
It can't be, not yet.
Oh, little resistance there. Stop what you're doing and leave it alone.
Leave it.
We want to get that full caramelization. It's only been on for a couple of minutes at this point. We want to give it that proper sear so that it'll release and we're able to flip it over.
Now, didn't Lynx start out in the commercial industry?
They did. They started off in the restaurant equipment business, manufacturing products for chefs that have super high demand. As the restaurants completely fill up, they need that production. Do you think we're ready?
Well, I feel like we are.
Well,
you're thinking.
Look at that. Tell me, look at that sear. Same thing on this one, and we're just gonna roll it over like so. Beautiful sear. A little of the stuffing came out.
I think that was yours. You stuffed that one. That wasn't me.
You've got the onions. Just checking in on those.
That smells amazing.
Beautiful caramelization. All the sweetness of the onions and the peppers.
And you have that on low? Put it on low.
This one's on a low setting.
Okay.
Here we're on a medium high. Another 5 minutes on that fish and we're done. Well below that 15-minute time frame that we discussed. We're going to start doing some of the sides, Jenna.
Okay.
If I can get your assistance in that category.
Absolutely.
We're going to get a bowl. We're going to make some quick tomatillo salsa. All the Lynx models come with the rotisserie burner and the rotisserie kit. This is our 3-speed rotisserie. Infrared heat on the back radiates forward. You don't use any lower heat whatsoever. We're only using that back heat. To start, you want to have it nice, low and slow so that it spends lots of time in front of that rotisserie burner. So we're going to start our motor on a low setting and then we'll speed it up according to the browning on the protein, whatever we're cooking. If we're happy with the way it's charred, it's seared, it's browned beautifully, then we would go to the higher setting, spending less time in front of that rotisserie. It is a 3-speed motor, simple on-off roller technology. 2 positions, so if we're doing something a little bit smaller in size, we can get it closer to the actual rotisserie burner. Nice job chopping up the tomatillos. We're going to make them just a little bit smaller in size. The My Cucina Salsa Verde is a thickening agent, so maybe put that into the bowl. We're going to add some garlic to that just to freshen up those flavors. We're going to serve one whole on a platter. Take the skin off. And then very quickly, another way to do this is with a little bit of coarse salt on top of the garlic. Look at that. And it gets in there very, very quick. Ready to go in here? Now you're ready to go in there, yes.
All right. Another task that I'm quite capable of doing.
Mix that.
Mix it.
Taste test.
Taste test.
And see if we need any additional salt and pepper.
Very mild though, but you can tell there's something in there.
We're going to plate our first dish, just like so.
Look at him.
Now, beautiful caramelization. Like so. Beautifully done. Some nice twists here.
Oh, we're getting fancy.
Just so they can take and squeeze on their own as we portion it out.
Easy
Voila.
enough. That looks beautiful.
Served with a nice fresh salad, little pan-seared potatoes, and you've got a complete meal. You've got the other fish there on the go, the grill surface. Warm up our tortilla shells. You're just warming up the tortilla shell to take the shape of that holder.
Oh, those are puffing up.
They're puffing up, yes, that's right. There you go. There we go. And you need to push it down the center so I don't charge these.
I got this, Tony.
Thank you. We're going to chop this real quick. And you can do this with a nice iceberg lettuce. You can do it with a romaine lettuce. This is baby romaine out of the garden. Mango chipotle flavor. What I'd like you to do is spoon some of the mango chipotle flavor on the
All right. I got this.
Production.
You tell I've never
We're delivering
worked
the
in a
goods.
restaurant before. Okay, now we can do the lettuce.
Some of the lettuce.
And sprinkle it on.
Yes, please.
All right.
All the way across.
All the way across. I thought you needed patience. Tony's saying patience, but not when you're
Patience with flipping fish. Yes. Make sure it's grilled properly.
not when it's actually go time.
When it's go time, we
You
try
got
to
quick.
play quickly.
I'm going, Tony.
I see the speed and your need about it. That's quite wonderful. So I'm just going to flake back the skin. See how that comes off quite well.
Yeah. If this was simple enough, like.
At this point, if you want to squeeze a little fresh
Yeah, running
lemon
behind again. Okay.
onto that.
Maybe I can multitask.
No, you keep doing what you're doing. Same salsa that we made.
Okay.
Tomatillo, little drizzle
Little
on top.
drizzle. And this I'm using the spoon, not my hands, right?
Thank you. That's correct. Yes.
Just to confirm.
I'm gonna divide our audience into two groups. Number one, those that absolutely love cilantro and, like myself, think that it leans towards the lemon finish. Then there are those that say it tastes so
sweet.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we'll go on the gentle, just a little bit of the chopped cilantro. And because we want to please all our guests, we'll have cilantro on the one side and no cilantro on that side. Folks, there are your fresh rainbow
That's it.
tacos.
That was pretty easy.
Simple. We have our appetizer sardine. We have our full trout as the main course to serve with salad.
That's that. I think we're going to dig in now, right? But if you guys have any further questions, you can contact us here at TA at one of our 6 locations. If you want to check out more about Lynx products, come visit us in store. Or after the show, you'll see a whole button for a Lynx gallery of products. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Chef Tony, and we'll see you next time.
Check back with us for the recipe on the website.